Boop. Hey, potato. What's going on? Hi, boy. Hi, boy boss. How are you? Sorry I'm so late to this, guys. I was really wanting to do this today, and then I set up to do it, and then my computer had like a meltdown. It shut itself off, restarted, like all of my system stuff just like reset itself. I don't know what happened, but it had a fit. So I'm back again. Only slightly dying this time. I don't know. It has been a wild few weeks for me. Yeah, I'm doing Sans. Oh my gosh. Because I was thinking about it, and I was like, I could do Sans again, or I could try to do Undyne, but I feel like Sans is more fun. Also, I really want to see if I can't work up to do Sans itemless. That's the next goal on stream. We're gonna first we did Sans in general. Now we're gonna work up to Sans itemless, and then eventually, one day we'll get there to Sans hitless. That's the plan. That's the master plan. Yep. I'm garbage at this. Have I beat Sans yet? I've beat him once. We beat him once a while ago, and then I haven't played him in like a month. So we gotta build back up, you know? Next boss should be Ultra Sans. I don't know how to get there to that one. See, it's a lot of it's about like what I can do, and I have a hard time accessing all that. So we're trying our best here, you know? Dude, I suck at this fight. You know, I thought today could be fun to do maybe some viewer suggestion stuff. It's been a while since we've done viewer suggestions. And I was thinking, I've been practicing animation recently. We could do some animated stuff today. Last time we made an animation on stream was literally first stream. Like, it's been a long time. So it'd be kind of awesome. Hi, Artful. I see that you're different. Papyrus doesn't believe in you anymore. He never believed in me in the first place. You lie. Oh. Have you ever seen anyone this good at Undertale? I say as I dodge, like, the most basic attacks. Ow. We got this, we got this. I'm only floundering a little bit. Whoa. Yeah, so, I'm trying to, like, talk and play here, but I'm just not good enough to talk and play. Okay, okay. So I was thinking, for like all this stuff, right? For all this YouTube stuff. So I think I've noticed the algorithm seems to hate my content lately. Like, I don't think it's... Okay, bye, Pursuer. I don't think it's dipped in quality, per se. It might have, and I just haven't noticed. But, I don't know. I feel like I'm just being ignored by the thingamajig. So here's the master plan, right? Here's the insider info. Some might say. I've got some plans. Are they taking me forever? Sadly. But I have plans. It's all about art and doing stuff. Because I want to do stuff. I've just been so busy. I haven't been able to do stuff. Dude, never... Unless you're really good at math, never expect to be good at math. Because it's so ridiculous how hard some of it gets. I can't find this only soup. Youch. Is this it? No, we haven't beat him yet. We haven't... When do you beat him? Dude, I'm so close. I gotta do it again. Oh. Well, I'm dead. There's no way I'm not dead here. There's no way I'm not dead here. Come on. Come on, Sand Undertale. I know what you all are referencing, but I don't know how to commentate on that. This is such like a backseat driver, like you all are fighting over something in the back of the car and I'm sitting here weaving through an intersection full of people trying to rob me. Oh. 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 We game. No! Ah. Okay. Dude, that was so... I was almost there. It was right there. It was right there. Okay. Well, that's that. Hello, welcome to the thingamajig. How are all of you? Whoopsie. Oh man, it is good to be back. Oh wait, hold on, we're missing the... Here we are. It's good to be back. It's been a minute. I've missed doing this. Has it been forever? Absolutely. Has it been too long? For me, at least. I don't feel like I've done anything proper with all of this in like 2 months. And that changes this week. We're gonna I'm back to actually trying to make stuff. So we got this. So everyone, so okay. First off, little thingamajig to the people who are new, because there's always new people here. I'm looking at a number. Hi, Kokolas. Words. Hello. If you're new here, what we do here is you tell me I want to make this, and we'll just make it here. It'll just be done. Think of people doing commissions, but way worse because I'm using a really broken Wacom, and someone could just go, put googly eyes on it, or something. That's the master plan. Also, we always do a little group photo at the end, because group photos are fun, and I think they're cute. So if you're here for that, you know, yeah. Well, hello! Welcome to the garbage fire. I don't know how else I could describe it. Potato 3.0. We are due for a new potato. That is true. So, gosh, I've got like a broken setup here right now. Okay. So, here's the master plan. Group photo at the very end. Ignore my handwriting. Group photos peak. Yeah, it is. It's awesome. Whoops. Nova going gambling. Gambling. Also, I wanna make a potato. We just gotta every stream new potato. I don't know if that's a great idea, but we could go for it. I'm willing to do a new potato though. Hi Pixie. I was thinking for one of the ones we could do today is we do a. I think it. Ugh, I cannot speak. I think it could be fun if we did an animation. Can I draw Spamton? You need to be fed. Oh, hold on. Wait, which one? Here we are. So I was thinking something that could be fun is we could maybe do a bit of animation today. If we could come together as a congregation of hive mind and make an animation. You like the space moth? Oh, thank you. Their name is Nova, and they're a little wax thing. I don't really know how to describe what this character is, other than it's a candle. Yeah, I don't know. I've got a... You all want a bit of an insight for what I've got this week? What I've got planned? I've got stuff planned. You know, I've got a sub race I have to win a sub race by preferably the end of March. So, I've got a plan. I've got stuff stacked up on the back end. You have your OC, his name is Glitch. We do OC drawings here. If you wanna send a ref shoot my way, I could totally, because we do a group photo every time. If you have OCs, we can just throw them in at the end. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. We're trying our best here. I was thinking, because I've been practicing animation, and it's going mediocrely. I posted a GIF to a thing with some friends in it and just said the word ears, and I immediately got someone screaming at me about how they thought it was adorable. So, you know, we take that. Nova running over the egg. We swap it. Yeah. Hold on. Looks garbage. Alright. You have like 5 OCs. That's not too bad. You don't know how you're gonna send it. That's fair. I don't know. Could totally... I've been really... Okay, hold on. Genuinely, guys. I've been really wanting to do a stream where we're on stream, we do a designing of a character and then just, like, throw it to someone in the audience. Would that be fun? Because I've been seeing... I follow some people and they do, like, you know, I made this thing. You can, like... We do, like, adoptables here, and I don't really understand OC adoptables. But... I would be down to just make a creature on stream and then just go, yeah, it's yours now. Here you go. Just a random chatter. I think that could be fun. I think that could be a good time. I'm good at making creatures. I've had to make many a creature. So we could make some real critters, some real... You'll leave 3 books. F. Dude, you wanna know something crazy? I was a Warrior Cats fan when I was little, but I did not get into, like, the art or fandom of anything like that. I just kind of was like, I like these books, and then just stopped reading them once I hit, like, 12. You wanna start a channel? What would I recommend as tips? Just do something you enjoy. You know? You don't have to please an audience. An audience comes along, hopefully. Right now, am I trying to please an audience? A teeny bit, but also I just enjoy doing this, so I don't really mind. Astux, you should animate a strawberry. What's with you and strawberries, man? Nothing wrong with that, but, like, it's always strawberries. No more, no less. Be consistent, I guess. You know... Also, did y'all see... Okay, so I was looking... I'm gonna work on the new potato while I talk. Headless Horseman. I cannot write. Oh my gosh. Hold up. My Wacom had, like, an aneurysm earlier today, so all of its settings are reversed. So ignore if my art looks atrocious today. Animate falling bread. Just falling bread, nothing else. Headless Horseman. I do like Headless Horseman. But no, I've been, because I remember, okay, so you all know how, like, the new Pokemon thing came out, right? With, like, the new, like, look at these new 3 starters. Now, okay, I'm not gonna say I dislike Pokemon. I like Pokemon. But, okay, awesome, thank you, Boy Bus. I like Pokemon, but I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of, like, the new starter designs. Like the you've got the funny looking gecko, just like with like little. They've got like the weird little things. They've got like, hey, like you've got that thing. Oh my gosh, this is. You're gonna be back. Alright. Oddly shaped Nova. Just that. Only request. Okay, bye. Get in, give a weird suggestion, just leave. Fair enough. Because you've got just like this round little thing, right? With like the big. Yeah. Yeah, 2 legendary Mega Pokemon. You addicted? No. Unless you. A lesson I've been taught is that you're not addicted until it takes up more time than it should. There you go. That's your advice. So I'm... Good example! I'm addicted to art because I have a problem and I draw too often. You wanna see? Hold on. Huge tangent. Real fast. I wanna show off something cool. I wanna show off something really cool I like that I made. Also, this music is getting grating. Yeah, here we go. Played for 5 hours today. Youch. Kind of love the new starters. Okay. I like the new starters, but they're so... It's mainly... They feel very repetitive, you know? It feels like we've seen these before. Like, look at this guy. Look at this guy. This guy is a good... It's like, I have made a... Come on. Where is it? Where art thou? Did my function please work? Yes. Okay. Checking out the new starters. I don't know. I feel like the dog is really just kind of like eh. You know, because you have like the Pomeranian thing. It looks fine. I feel like that's kind of riding off the idea of just like all the fire starters are just... A lot of the fire ones are just kind of like various canines. So, you know, I just feel like it's kind of boring. The owl, it's just another bird. It's another round green bird. We have a lot of those. The salamander's new. The gecko's new. The gecko's kind of interesting, but also it's a gecko. Why is it a water type if it's a gecko? You know, that's kind of that's my thing of like, I don't know. They're fine. Yeah, this was my hope for a new Pokemon. This is my hope for a new Pokemon. Is I think he's cute. I think it'd be funny. See, the idea for me with Pokemon is that you have all of these fantastical creatures based off real things, so why not just, like, exaggerate them to no end, you know? It kind of makes me sad that, like, a lot of Pokemon designs are just kind of like animals with like, a lot of the newer designs have either been too far in one direction or too tame, I guess? So I don't know. Oh, you're all good. Just want to note, like, hold on. Would you all want to just, like, design Pokemon on stream? I'd be so down, personally. Do I take requests? Yeah, that's what we do here. Wise guy, why don't you make some... Why don't I make some Pokemon? I'd be glad to make some Pokemon. I will gladly do that. I've got some dumb little creatures. Already have the water frog starter one. Yeah, but like I feel like with grass, like let's do a grass Pokemon. Because, like, let's say we're excluding plants like Bellsprout, because they really have, and like Trevenant, you know? Recreate your YouTube PFP. Hold on, I cannot see it, like, at all. Should make Nova into a Pokemon. We could just do a Pokemon stream today. I'd be down. Cause, like, let's say we're excluding, like, hold on. Let's say we're excluding, like, making plants in a Pokemon for these, right? Because they just kind of don't do that for the starters. If you're doing a plant starter, what's an animal or a bug that lives in plants a lot, right? Just give me one. Throw something out there, because my immediate answer that I can't think of a Pokemon that has it would be a roly-poly, a grasshopper, maybe a different species of ant. You have aphids. You could really do aphids. I don't think there's an aphid Pokemon. There's options, and if you don't want bugs, you could do, like, I don't know. I don't know a lot of the Pokemon. I don't know a lot of the Pokemon, but there has to be options, right? There's so many animals, bugs, plants, fungi. Like, there's no way there isn't more options than just another bird. We need a bug grass one. Starts off grass, fully evolves to a grass bug one. Hold on. I gotta look. I'm gonna design this right now if it doesn't exist. Is there an aphid Pokemon? Please. There is no aphid Pokemon. Oh my gosh. There's no Pokemon about an aphid. Okay, cool. We have our creature. So, do you all know what an aphid is? Actually, I feel like I should ask. Cause it's just a teeny little creature. It's a little creature. I think they're really cute, actually. They've got, like, silly little... And this would be a great, like, grass-type Pokemon. You wanna know why? Literally, this is more biology lesson. Immediately. Oh, congratulations! Because aphids are just like, it's just a funny little back with a silly little face. And he's got like a little snout. He's just got like a little line. He's got eyes. Like, that's what an aphid is. They're very simple. They're very simple little creatures. Like, you could totally make a Pokemon out of this. And there's no aphid Pokemon. I need to, like, grab a picture of this for y'all. Hold on. Like, I'm gonna grab a... Come on. Work with me here. Computer. Computer, do you hear me? Computer. Here we go. Whoop. Alright. Like, look at this creature. Look at my silly little creature. See, like that. There's no Pokemon out of this thing. Why not? Instead of another bird. Yes, I feel strongly about this. I don't know why. 40-something like Bulbasaur, yeah, probably. You want a peacock spider Pokemon? That could be a lot of fun. Dude, guys, would you... Okay. Okay, bye, Kokoleski. We could totally do a stream today where we make some... You know, hold on. Let me, like... How do I change... Okay, hold on. Stream settings. How do I change the name of the stream? We're gonna do something sinister real fast. We're gonna favorite Mega Pokemon is that's fair. My favorite Pokemon is Lampent because I do not have good opinions. Let me, like, hold on. Pokemon. Yippee! Save. Okay, cool. Welcome to the new, the renamed live stream. Okay. Anywho, hello again. Um, I think this could be a lot of fun. We'll still do some requests. Don't worry. But I actually do like. I want to do this. I think this is a fun. I think this is a fun concept for us to do. Because there's so many things. I just feel like, because I'm in a okay. So I'm in this art server with all these people who make, who do art like professionally, and all of their custom Pokemon have been cool, but they've all been on like really normal animals, and I think it's a shame, because you can have so many like funky looking creatures, you know? Let's make some funky looking creatures. I think funky looking creatures could be fun. No, not even that. Just like basic Pokemon. Because think about it. There are a lot of Pokemon that people just cast to the wayside that they just don't realize really, like, you know, still kind of exist. Because most Pokemon nowadays are just like kind of squishy, kind of just like squishy animals. And am I basing this off of my very limited knowledge? Yes. But like, I think about newer Pokemon and I just think like there's Lechonk, there's the Quack, the Quack. They're, I don't know. I don't even know the names of them. She's just going back to. Hi. The stream has suddenly derailed and now we're making custom Pokemon. as you do. Because something that could be really fun actually for this. Are there Pokemon that are in more than one, like Dugtrio or eggs, or like the bunch of eggs? Do they still make those ones? I don't know. I am not informed, so we're just gonna... Yeah. Because I would love to... This would be a fun Pokemon if you made it, like, really strange. Oh, hello! No way, it's 007N7W7U. Crazy username, love it. But no, the, I don't know. You see my, do you see my vision? Do you see my vision? Right? I haven't seen, like, a Pokemon that looks as crazy, like, that just feels imaginative, be, like, a base face in a while. You know? You have to do math. L. Yeah, this is my silly little grass type, because it's always fire, water, and grass. Those are always the 3 starters. So we're just gonna like, they always have really big eyes, is something I've noticed. They always, because you know, you gotta get that cute factor in, just like the big ol' eyes. We'll give them like pew shooter eyes. Big ol' like, yeah, there we go. He's got those sad eyes. I feel like new starters are basically more basic and fluffy. Yeah, I know. That's kind of my thing, of just they're really basic, I feel like. Cuz you know, they can be interesting. Like I feel like the water gecko is interesting kind of, but I still feel like they could have given it a bit of a more like, I guess, unique design, because honestly, I looked at it and I thought it was like you know those old like plastic kid toys of like Hello Pets or something? That's what I thought it was. That's what I thought it was when I first saw it, like genuinely. That's what it looks like. Okay, bye Abby. Horror Pokemon? We haven't had a horror Pokemon in a while. The last one I think they really made was like Trevenant. Trevenant's old now. Hi Diamond, how are you? You know, so I think we could benefit from making some funky little guys, you know? Because there really aren't... Okay, this is a complaint I have specifically. There aren't a lot of insect Pokemon. I want there to be insects. There's a lot of bugs in the world. There's Caterpie, and there's some spiders, and there's some bees, but, like, that's really it. Like, to my knowledge, that's really it. I haven't seen, like, so... Because there's some wild creatures in the world. There's some wild little guys. You know? I want to see some wild little guys. Oh, okay. New Gecko reminds you of an... of a yeah, something like that. It looks like something from like My Little Pony. Need a Mega Trevenant? Oh, that'd be so cool. See, I would love, I don't know. It's been on my mind lately because I'm currently, I made a thing for a collab, and they're making it like a real thing in like a Minecraft mod that we're gonna play, and it's gonna be awesome, and it'll be so cool. And um, and I've been like thinking about Pokemon lately. So I'm like, I should just at this point I should suck it up and just make them it's the classic like old failboat thing. Just Nintendo hasn't been delivering on fantastical and whimsical designs, so we buckled up and did it ourselves. You know, that's what we're doing right now. You have a creature idea? Need a bug type evolution? Yeah. Have enough deep sea creatures. True. See, one of my thing for water was actually I was thinking of maybe making it a cuttlefish or a feather star. I think those two could be a lot of fun. Am I picking creatures I just generally really like? Yes. Does that matter? No. I'm making them. Too bad. Have a rotten day, you know? You know what we need? You know what bug we need as a Pokemon type? We desperately need a dung beetle, okay? I need to see Dung Defender Hollow Knight just in Pokemon. That's the dream right there. Let's be honest, the coolest evolution. I like Umbreon. I don't know why. I like Umbreon. I think they're cute. Need a blobfish Pokemon? Does that not exist? I assumed that would exist, honestly. I just would kind of assume. They seem like the type of people to make one. It's the same thing of like axolotls were a really big thing a bit ago, and then suddenly axolotls started appearing everywhere, just in general. I would just kind of assume there's an axolotl Pokemon, but there might not be. I don't know. Favorite evolution is Umbreon? That's real. You think that the zombie mushroom would be a cool Pokemon? Oh, Cordyceps? That could be fun, but if there was a mushroom... Because how many mushroom Pokemon are there? I think there's Shroomish, I think. They're like... Yeah, no, go back. Go back. Go back to how you were. Mushroom. Pokemon. How many are there? Yeah, there's like 4. Because I remember there's the blue, there's like the big crab, there's the one that has like the Pokemon like symbol on its head, and then there's like and then there's the big one of that, and then there's like the little dinosaur. But I'm seeing there seems to be a few more, but like they're all just shrooms. They're all okay. Pardon what I think could be awesome, but wouldn't it be so cool if we had a Pokemon that was a mycelium network? That would be so cool. That'd be so cool. Think like Shuckle, but he's limbs. Think Shuckle, but cool and like character building. Oh, is Wooper the axolotl? I don't know. I just know there's an axolotl Pokemon. I don't know which one it is. Okay, now we have to make Weevil. Now we have to make Weevil all messed up. Not Weevil, Aphid, same thing. Now we have to make our Aphid all messed up and cool, like, you know. So how do you make Aphids cool? You put either you put a lot of them, or you lean into the sap sucking thing that they do, and you like cover it in sap. So you make it like a. That would actually... Okay, would that be a cool Pokemon? Like a grass poison where it's, like, covered in sap that it, like, sticks you in? That could be kind of cool. So you have, like, its big legs, where it's, like, where he's just minding his own business, but then he's got, like, the pool of goop, as they call it. Speaking of which, Clodsire or Quagsire? I prefer Clodsire. I think they're funnier looking. Because why have legs when you can be a beached whale? it's called goals. He's got like his puddles. He has to have a smile. Eh. Okay. Do we give him a... I think we give him like a teeny little... I don't know how to do this, like, mouth. You know? I might come back to the aphid. I don't know how to... I really want to do, like, an aphid, but I feel like just making a large aphid would be really boring, you know? We could do... Hold on. How many... Do they just have ant blankets? Do they have ant species? For Clodsire? I just think they look really funny. I just think Clodsire looks really funny. Hold on. Do they have... This is a very important question. Do they have ant Pokemon? Literally only Durant. Perfect. Durant is a horrible... Okay. That's a... What type of ant is this supposed to be? It looks like a trap jaw. But then it had... Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna... Let's do an ant. Would that be fun, an ant starter Pokemon? I think that could be cool. Zomshroom. So I think I've got an idea for an ant one that could be a lot of fun. Cause actually, you wanna know something that would be really cool? Actually, you could have an ant Pokemon starter for all the types, really. You could try hard enough. It could totally happen. Oh my lord. I don't know. He's a big whale, funny eyes. He's got a silly look to him. I think it could be kind of cool if you had... What if you had a starter that was... So, they have, like, the ant base down, right? I'm looking at the picture of it right now. They've got just, like, the very basic, oh, I'm a 3-segmented creature with kind of, like, stinger back. Then I've got big old claws, because I'm a big, mean ant or something. Grr, I'm an ant. Ooh, yeah, I hate fun. I'm a pest in your walls. Ooh, look at my curved antenna. Ta-da, look. It's Durant. It's a very uninspired design, I would like to say. You could do so much more there, you know? Because, like, literally... Look at this. Hold on. Let me, like... I want to nail this home. Why I think this is a boring Pokemon design. Look at this that I sketched right here in literally, like, 10 seconds. And look at that. You can't tell me that's not the same thing. Just lower quality. Come on. Sorry, the cat wanted in. Dude, we need justice for the ants. Justice for Pokemon ants. We need more. We need justice for Pokemon ants. I will be the justice for Pokemon ants. Right here, right now. So you take the moon, you take the sun, bake them in with tons of fun. Okay, bye, potato. No, I think it could be a lot of fun if you had... Let's have an ant maybe with... It could still have mandibles, but let's give it, like, little points. Let's make them a little smaller, less threatening looking. Because Durant just looks like it's ready to kill you, you know? Which, fair enough, I guess, but, like, you know. Give it, like, big ol'... kind of the same... If they have an ant based off this, we should probably just give them kind of the same body... Same-ish body type and structure. Kind of with the... But then you give it... Let's change it up a bit. So now you can take its antenna, and instead of having them face down like it's angry, you can maybe have them sprout upwards. And if this is a grass type, here's my plan, right? So you have it sprout upwards, and because it's an antenna, it can be kind of be shaped like a leaf. Also, Bonbon is just Growlithe? Yeah, it really is. I agree. I totally agree. See, then you could have... goes kind of down. Then I still think the segmented part, but I feel like maybe for this one, instead of it having hunched over, you could have it head up. And then its body kind of does this. And then I think... What kind of ant would fit this? Because I'm thinking honeypot ant. It could just be a pavement ant, but I think a honeypot ant would maybe look a little fancier. So you could have the top plating here like this, but then you give it like a really... kind of like drags it along, I guess, you know? A bit of a stinger shape, but not quite. And it goes like that. Then let's give it less scary looking limbs. So instead of being 3 segments, it'll have 2 segments. Just for a bit of, like, less scary looking limbs. And then let's give them, like, little... Let's keep kind of like the clawed little hands. I'm really trying to make this look nice. Okay, well, not really. I'm just trying to think through, like, how would this look? Like, so those legs, fancy little legs. You're bad at your gens. That's fair. I am not great at my generations. I, full honesty, stopped paying attention to Pokemon at, I want to say, like, Gen 7? Like, Gen 6, probably. This could be a lot of fun, actually. This would be a fun. So you can have, like, the gloop. Could be kind of gloopy up here. Give it some, like, a bit of, like, plating to go along the side. Way too large. But... I don't know why I still have this rep pulled up. Last Pokemon game. Dude, okay. Full honesty. I, personally, have never played a Pokemon video game. I have played the card game a lot. Because I was in elementary school. But I have not played a Pokemon game. Because I have never really owned a Nintendo console. Okay, well that's not true. But I've never really, like, tried to get into Pokemon. Because it just does not really interest me, I guess. I've got the things I'm interested in, I'm happy with them. Let's just give it, like, a really... There we go. That's what it needed. Oh, it looks so wrong. No, I think we could. I can't be a true fan if I've played the games. I never said I was a big fan of them. I'm really not, is the thing. I just have a lot of people in my life who are very big fans of it. And due to that, I just happen to be constantly surrounded by it, so I have formed opinions. One of those things. Play it at least Sword or Shield. I don't know. I'm happy with my stack of old Pokemon cards I have. I have quite a few actually. Where did they go? Oh, I will say, I do have a stack of 1996 Japanese cards that is worth, like, $8,000. But that's all I own. That's really the only thing of Pokemon that I'm like, yeah, this is cool, and I own this because it's awesome. And you know what I'd call this? I'd call this little guy. So I wanna like kind of make this really. So I was thinking we make this one a honeypot. That's why it has such a large abdomen. But then you give it kind of like leaves up here. So let's kind of give it a bit of like a leaf plating. So we can kind of like rip this up, make it some leaves, and then you could call it a sunnydew. You could call it a, no, not a sunnydew, a honeydew. You call it the honeydew or something. Because like our Pokemon ever just like named after things? 700 Pokemon cards. Don't ask you why or how. That's fair. But no, because I really want to. If this is like a grass type, you know, could like. Could make it. Man, I don't know what you'd call this. I don't know Pokemon naming convention. Full honesty. They're named like random stuff, kind of. They're just like little like funky little guy names. But then there's Durant. I think Honeydew's a good name. Honestly, just Honeydew. Give it a kind of just like you give it a leaf pattern over top. You make its antenna like maybe give it some extra ones right here. Kind of to sell that a bit more. So that Pokemon looks more like a poison bug type. Well, it would look a little better once I colored it. Because my idea is to have a bug grass, but like, you know, a little more less spider shaped because all of the bug grass are spiders and Beedrill, I think, unless that's bug normal, but I think it's bug grass. But you know, I just think it'd be kind of fun to have a creature that's a bit more. I think it'd be fun to have more bug types that are more imaginative than just, oh, it's another bug. Because, like, most of them are just kind of, oh, look, it's a bug. Hi. There's, I don't know. I think it could be fun. Or, alternatively, we could just make a tank. Trant. Wait. Okay, hold on. Really stupid idea. Really stupid. And when I say stupid idea, I mean very stupid idea. Like, unbelievably stupid idea. Okay, so you give it a... Yeah, it's bug flying. Something like that. Yeah. Okay, really stupid idea. You give it an army helmet, right? Look at this. It's an army ant. Wow. These things are really cool creatures, actually. Which is something to, like, make it, you know, like, look at this Pokemon and its Pokedex likes to hang around with its battalion. But then you stick that onto just some tank treads. Right? Here, this is not a good idea. This is not a good idea. But it would be so stupid looking. Okay, you just put it on the front of a tank. Behold. The Trank. The Trank. The Trank. This would be the worst thing. This would be the worst. It would be like a metal bug type, right? Like a... No. The Trank. This is a horrible idea. What would you all make? Because clearly I've tarnished the water. Imagine they're like you're in Pokemon. You go into a thing and it's like, here's the Trank. Here's the Trank Reserve. It's just all these boxes on treads with just stupid looking faces. Oh, that's so dumb. Okay, next time I have to make a fake Pokemon, I'm making the Trank. Or it'd be the Trant. It's either the Trank or the Trant. I think Trant is a little better, actually. Behold my son, the Trant. You know, I'm gonna, okay, would y'all be mad if I made the Trant real? Because I have a collab where I have to make fake Pokemon lined up. It's on the horizon. And I have more slots I could fill. So hypothetically, there could, in the future, just on a video of like some actually decently sized YouTuber, just have a section where I come on screen and talk about the Trant. If you were a Pokemon, you think it'd be Psychic Dark? Oh, if I was a... I don't know what I'd be. I'd be cool. I don't know. You know what? We're making the Trant now. There was going to be a say in this. There is no more say. We're making the Trant. Crab plus tank. The Crank. No, because they all just go like, they all say their names too, just like how they talk. So you can just, hello, new people showing up. I see the numbers spiking. We're making a horrific hybrid of nature, of taking the idea of a Pokemon and strapping it to a tank. we are making the Trant. No, the Ank is fun. It's either Trank, Ank, or Trant, and I think the Trant is the funniest of the three. Just because it sounds so wrong, you know? There's that factor of just like, who came up with this? How and why? Who greenlit this, you know? There has to be those characters sometimes. We're severely lacking in really, like, you've got a lot of cute Pokemon and such, but we haven't had a Pokemon since Hydrapple that was just like, why does this exist? Who came up with this? I'm here to remedy that problem. I have bad ideas. I don't know why anyone takes any of my ideas seriously. It's gotta have like a grizzled look to him, right? No, it's good. Hi, we're making abominations of nature. How are you? I can't wait to like at the people who made custom Pokemon just go, guys, look, I made one too. Oh my gosh. Life is good. See, where's the fun in chasing numbers when I can do this, right? See all those people remaking just art of the new starters, or like, what could exist? What joke, what like absolute joke Pokemon are they gonna pull out of nowhere next? That's the real question. It's got the flagship Durant mouth. Because we're all Durant in this house. We're all Durants here. Got that. Dude, I feel so bad for people like scrolling past, looking at the streams to try and find something interesting. Cause it's really, I found the idea of Nintendo running out of ideas really funny. True, true. Okay, I feel like they ran out of Pokemon ideas a while ago, but the community has a lot of them, but I feel like they're not embracing the unhinged factor that they could have. Because a lot of Pokemon are just like really, like one of the base set was Magnemite, and that's already like really out there. So what's stopping something like this from existing, you know? I have to know. I have to know. Why doesn't this exist yet? It's just a box. It's just a square. Oh my, no, it looks so bad. Definitely the best stream since the one where we finally beat Sand for the first time. Thank you, thank you. He was worse, Machamp with guns. I don't know, man. I would prefer to fight Machamp with guns over Garmadon, you know? The Trant. Nintendo can easily just... Yeah. I agree. Okay, so... Now we make him real. Now we create my son. You all thought you were here for normal art days. No. The crustal. That is true. It kind of does. See, everyone thought they were here for a semi-normal live stream. Because that's what you get on shorts. You either get, like, a really boring live stream, or you get something very normal. I do my best to not... I try my best to just have stuff that's so just strange. I don't know how to describe this to people other than just, you know, fantasy Pokemon. What would I like to see exist one day? As someone who does not care about Pokemon perfection, please, I beg of you, make a horrific creation real one day. It'd be so beautiful. That looks wrong. I'm not like trying super hard with this line art, but you know, come on. I just always thought there was a third Evo for Hypno for some reason. There's Hypno, there's Hypno, Abra, wait, no, they're on a different, never mind, that's Abra, Kazam and Alakazam, right, never mind. I'm smart, I'm very intelligent, clearly. Just have a group photo be Pokemon themed, yeah, sure. I'd be down. Mega Evolution for Hypno. See, you know what we need a Mega Evo for? Just everything else. I think it's dumb that Mega Evos are limited. I get why they're limited because, you know, game time. But in a perfect world where Pokemon was one of the biggest franchises on the planet, wait a minute. Mega Hypno would probably be something like Mega Alakazam. Yeah, that's true. See, I personally want Mega Shuckle. Unless that already exists, then never mind, because Shuckle's funny. Shuckle's just the funny option. You know, you're on like a thing, and you're just like, what's the funny option? It's Shuckle. Shuckle's the funny pick. Non-believers will try to tell you it's Bidoof, not Shuckle. Shuckle's the funny pick, always, every time. Imagine having stronger version of Nightmare. That would be cool. See, something about this picture tells me I'm not qualified. Yeah, but maybe. Oh, come on. Please draw a straight line for once in your life. Not a straight line, you know, a good curved line. Please. Close enough. Mega Shuckle doesn't exist yet. One day he will, then we'll all have to bow down to our new god. What if Pokemon started doing like gaming crossovers? Like the blank Pokemon, like the Crash Bandicoot Pokemon. What if they started doing like game crossovers of this Pokemon from for something from this series? There's some wild ones if you think about that. Like, can any of you imagine for me, if you will, the Sonic Pokemon, the Mario Pokemon? What would the Daisy Pokemon be? You know? It's a very important question that I need answered. That's fine. Nintendo scary content for Pokemon. Dude, they made Trevenant like 6 years ago. I don't know how long Trevenant existed, to be honest. I just know he exists, and I like Trevenant. Circle. Circle. I'm not trying very hard with this one. If you couldn't tell, I'm not trying too hard here. Circle. Oh yeah. Mega Shuckle would be the Doomslayer. It's the barrel of the tank. Just wait, I'm not done. Trust me, I'll get there. We're just doing the base first. We're doing the base first. See, we've got our base now of our beautiful Trant. It looks so stupid. More Pokemon with dark history. You cannot tell me otherwise. True. Okay, so the barrel of the tank is on the back, right? Because cute Pokemon all have tails. Therefore, if we want the Trant to be as cute as physically possible, he needs a tail. See, you gotta think about the marketability, right? Do a Mega Trant. We can do more Trant in a second. I gotta finish the base design first. Also, wait, don't we need pre-evolution? Don't we need a pre-evolution for Trant? Wait, no! Oh no, it could just be different military vehicles. This is a horrible idea. I should not have this type of freedom on the internet. Me specifically. I know there's people that have done way worse, but like, this is pretty bad. Trant looks like it could cast a mean Shadow Ball. Dude, this is so good. I'm having a great time. Trant would have its own move. Dude. Should I do like a full thing just about Trant one day? Should we do, okay, idea for the release of the new Pokemon game. I could do an entire video just making like, we could do several streams for like the next couple streams. We just do making like unhinged Pokemon ideas for like a hypothetical, what would Pokemon look like if they had no regard for anything serious? That could be a lot of fun, actually. That would be a lot of fun. Because we could make several stuff like this. April Fool's video, how to unlock Trant. Don't say that about my boy. This is canonical now. I don't care. This is my son. This is a Pokemon for all those War Thunder enjoyers. If you play War Thunder, you're gonna want to play the next Pokemon game. I think we just leave it as the box. I think the box is funnier. I think the box is way funnier. Because I'm thinking of, like, you could totally, like, shave these down, put on, like, a little rotator turret. I think it's funnier if it's just the box. Oh my gosh. We need, like... It's gotta have, like, an eye. looking at you. Because it's Pokemon, they all have, like, big ol' eyes. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. He's beautiful. Do we need any more accessories at all? This one War Thunder ad start. Dude, I don't even have ads. I wish I had ads. Make the box curved. That's a good idea. But also, dude, you could use this. Wait, hold on. Idea. You're a traveling Pokemon trainer, and you need a table to eat dinner. Here's your table. This is your table. Mega Evolution of Trant would be the spider mastermind from Doom 2016. See, I'm just thinking, no, wait, no, what's it called? That really big tank that never got manufactured. The Mouse? Or something like that? That's the Mega Evolution. It's just a really big tank. Or it's like an aircraft carrier. This is beautiful. Like, he has to have, like... See, look, he's happy. See, he's happy. Suddenly, he's quite happy. Oh my gosh. Simply catch a Durant and evolve it. Table with a built-in gun. Now you can eat dinner and fend off those pesky entrepreneurs all at once. I don't know where the entrepreneurs part came from. He has to have a... Hold on. He's missing something very crucial. He's missing, like, the fancy text, like... MK... Trant for Smash Bros. I agree. He's missing the fancy, like, Mark 1. Trant. Hey, Trant! This is sounding less and less like a word as we go on. Okay, I'm just gonna color this. We can detail it in a second. What colors would this have? I'm thinking darkish green. Right, hold on. This is a grass type. This is supposed to be a grass type. I forgot. I don't know if I can call this a grass type anymore. Trant needs exhaust pipes. True. Hold on, we'll do color first. We'll give it some flair. Let's get, like, our base done first. Isn't this steel? See, we started this trying to make, like, what would be... we got here after me going, like, I think the new starters are mediocre, so let's make some more interesting ones. And then we went from that to bugs, to ants, to whatever this is. This is supposed to be the grass starter, and I don't think this is a grass starter anymore. Imagine opening a Pokemon game. Professor Oak looks at you and goes, okay, which one would you like? Would you like Charmander, Squirtle, or the Battle Tank? Or just the actual tank? U.S. military Pokemon. Make it a steel plus dark instead of it being bug, because why not? It's just an ant just for flair. We really wanted to make a tank, but we had to make it an animal because Pokemon. That's the excuse. Yeah, no, this... maniacal joy. Maniacal joy. This is a good hobby. What color would the ant be? I'm thinking, like, yellowish? I'm thinking we make him, like, yellowish. Bug exhaust pipes. Grass steel. Yeah, probably just grass steel. Smart. Do I have music that would fit this on the playlist here? I don't think I do. What fits this abomination of nature? For our country. For all of mankind. What else do we have? Hammer of Justice. Sure, this works. The pre-evolution would be a baby tank. No, okay. Idea. The pre-evolution is a Jeep. Oh my. The ant should be darker green. True. See, I was thinking it was like an army ant, right? Because I was thinking it was an army ant. That's why it's got like the helmet and such. Yeah, I feel like the dark green might work a little better. Pre-evolution would just be an actual more... This is genius. This is peak. This is good. Yes. Approve. I think maybe like this color. Yeah, there we go. Because he has to be marketable, right? He can't just be puke brown. Next evolution is the president. No! See, at that point, they can't do that. You can't put that in there. What color would the gun be? Probably just this color. Maybe this one? Probably a good color for it. Yeah, that's fine. See, we gotta rise up. I request of all of you, my humble stream enjoyers, spread the word, share me around. We must liberate the YouTube Shorts algorithm with Trant. I don't know. It bugs me. I feel like we could be doing better numbers here, but I'm competing with AI slop, and I'm losing. Yeah. We should do... Okay, but then, like, should the antenna and, like, stuff be? Just make it the lighthouse! I'm still thinking aircraft carrier would be really funny. Just, like, it makes no sense. It goes from a grass steel to just a to a steel water type. Like, it just completely changes. It's not even an ant anymore. It's like a water skier. You, me, gas station. What are we getting for dinner? Trant, of course. I need Trant propaganda. Bugs. I can't laugh like Lemon Grab. Aircraft carrier missile launcher. See, I was thinking, okay, would it be really funny if you bring the idea of convergent evos from the grass America, new Pokemon type, Second Amendment. No, you bring the I had a train of thought and I lost it. Dang it! It was a good one. It was a good train of thought too, full of good ideas. Clearly. Why am I not? Make me sure. You know, I don't know. I just like a. Meh. I want to do more short streams, but I feel like they'd be more fun if we had a ton of people here. Too many typing mod. Yeah, exactly. That's what we should. That's what we're creating this for. Clearly, no other reason. Toxic Quid's gonna yell at me. Oh no. Okay, we need more interesting art. Music, same thing. Yeah, here we go. Now this is music. You'd cosplay as this? Glad to know I'm doing the world a favor here. Gonna play a scavenger hunt game. Like, good luck, don't die. There's one ruby inside our gas station, Trant. Dude, okay, yeah, hold on a minute. So in the Pokemon universe, they eat Pokemon, right? Like some places eat them. Okay, please ask me, how would you eat this? How would you? Completely serious stream, by the way. We're very serious people here, discussing very serious topics. Dress up as a box for Halloween. Nah, they'd probably dress up as a ballerina dancer. See, why dress up as a box whenever you can dream big? Let's do like a brownish... Here we go. Cut the head off. No! The cake! Like, it's so... dude, there's a joy to this. People for too long tell me people only have so many good ideas. Okay, you want to know like a genuine like bit of a complaint of mine with a lot of art about just like general stuff nowadays? A lot of people are too tame. I want to go to the days, not the days, I want to go to the people that just make absurd just creatures for just random stuff. You know? Like, we're missing out on so many things, I guess. The world would be a much more interesting place if more of the artists that made concept art for Pokemon, instead of making grounded ideas, just made, like, off-the-walls, just like, this would never happen in a million years. Because it'd be funny. Oh, God. My, oh my, I am a tire. Can't wait to go mess with my Half-Life 2 dog, in parentheses. Air quotes, same thing. Crap. Oh, yeah! He's beautiful. He's not quite done, though. He's almost done, but not quite. Please... I need to see this thing, like, fully finished before we do anything else on stream. We have completely gotten away from anything we meant to do today. But that's okay. It's all about tangent streams. Tangent streams are fun. Emo Blairet. Hi Emo Blairet. Make a fire/fairy type steel Pokemon. I could do that. Let me finish my Trant first. let me finish the creature real fast. Stench drives in a Swampert. What are we gonna do? I tire. No, think of the video of Mario just going, I'm a tire, and then he turns into a tire. That's what I say every time I like Yawn. I don't know why. It's in my brain. It doesn't leave. See, I feel like we need more people who make just, like, off-the-wall garbage like this. See, Emo Blairet can agree. Is this appealing to you? You also make Pokemon? Awesome. See, okay. Can you agree with me, a fellow enlightened individual, clearly, that we need more just, like, off-the-walls random garbage Pokemon ideas? Because, like, you know, you could have all the based and, like based in reality and, like, interesting ones that you could see them making. Sure, those are great ideas. But where's my Trubbish? Where's my Applin? Where's my Trant? You know? There's an absurd joy in making things that shouldn't exist. Giving life to something that shouldn't be able to have life in the first place. And it's a shame that we don't have more things like this. I need, like... Okay, that's the color for that. The wheels, what color should the wheels be? You know, let's add some color. Let's make them a blinding bright red. No. Already making regional Trubbish. Awesome. He's the best one. Swampert Post. Oh my gosh. The box. Wait. No, it has a shell. Wait, it could not be a bug or like. Okay. For Emo Blairit, who just came in, and maybe someone else. I don't know. Short streams are really weird. We started this stream off going like, man, we could do viewer suggestions. Then we swapped to making Pokemon, and then I went, we could have so much more like interesting like types of Pokemon, you know, for starters. And so we started doing like, I was rough drafting like, what would a weird looking bug grass type be for like a starter Pokemon? And I thought, you know, we could have an aphid, because aphids are kind of cute, and they're like sapsuckers out of grass, so they'd be perfect. And then we swapped to ants, and then this happened. You know, full timeline. It's my dream to sit in front of an audience and make absolute garbage. And so I'm glad that this is coming through very slowly. Because I've got to, like, you know, friends of mine were making like ideas for what the other evolutions of the starters would be, and that's all cool and such. But I don't know. It makes so much more just random garbage. Hi Pixie, how are you? Ant to American. Also, how's the music? I never asked if the audio settings sounded good at all. We need a tracks dex entry. Oh, I totally will. If I'm gonna make this like a whole thing, we're gonna do several things like this, I go all out for the stuff I work on. What are we drawing? Pixie, I don't know if you want to know. It's what I shakingly describe as a creature. You're almost done with the normal type Pokemon, the game people first encounter in the beginning of the game. That's awesome! I've got a friend who's making a Pokemon game right now, and I've made him some custom ones. I have made proper ones, I swear. I can give you some fun ideas if you want. But that's not what we're doing today. What do you mean, I mean, I would appreciate. It's just a silly little guy. What's wrong with this? Oh, it looks so wrong. Oh, he lives in eternal pain. Oh. Oh no. It's a deer though, its name is Fowl. Oh, that's sweet. That's cute. My Trant trying to hide the evidence. No! See, now we have to make pre and future evolutions for this. We have to make a pre-evolution for this. It needs at least one. It should need at least one pre-evolution, right? So what should we make its pre-evo be? Like that would kind of be its highlight color. Start shading it. If you had to come up with a pre-evo for this abomination of nature, I gotta know, what would you make? Just out of pure curiosity. What would you guys come up with if you had to? Looks like an army tank that was rejected. It's just a box. It's not even a tank. It's just a box. Like, it's just a box. It's not even like a good box. It's just a box. Oh my gosh. Are those even treads? Can it even... Are those just like... Those treads don't look like they'd move. I don't know. What would you all make if you had to... Mortar grenade launcher. I don't know. See, I'm personally thinking some type of anti-aircraft system. The Trank. We could do like a... I'd still think a Jeep would be really funny. Like, what's the pre-evolution to just this box with a head? Oh, of course, it's a Jeep. Clearly, I wasn't thinking straight. Grenade moth. No, wait, it'd be like a larva, wouldn't it? It's just a grenade. No, it's just a grenade. just like a grenade with eyes. We're making horrors today. it's just a grenade with legs. Oh my gosh. We're gonna have to do a whole thing of just like, this is my region, and I call it the industrial weaponries. my custom region, the industrial system. And it's just like the underworks with just like they're making weapons. I have a love to moth hybrids. No, that's real. That's real. Moth hybrids are good. I don't think you're gonna find a moth hybrid with whatever this is. I don't think it'd work. It's pre-over a flash grenade. Does it need a pre-evo? Like, what came before tanks? The trench? No way! Guys. We could make it... If we're really pulling from, like, it's like the evolution of war, right? Okay, you have the Trant or the Trank, which is this one, which is like a weird, like really stupid looking tank. You have the pre-evolution, the Tranch. It's just a hole. It's just a hole in the ground. Because it's a trench. Because it was trench warfare before tank warfare. Think about it. Oh, this is so dumb. We are making Pokemon, we're making Transformers. Oh, yeah. I don't know, what is Metagross other than a Transformer? Having a good time here, this is fun. Let's do like, lower that a bit. Let's shade this real fast. Just a musket. That could be good. Wait! No, wait! Idea! Okay, so it's supposed to be, hypothetically, because it's Pokemon, they're supposed to be living creatures that live out in the wild, right? Okay, so it's a living creature named a Trank. Or a Trant. And then its pre-evolution are the bullet shells, and they live inside of it. This like opens up, and then, think like the species of frog that has its babies live in like a hole in its back. Like it's like that, but then like the thing that fires are its children. Oh, that's horrific. Fall evolves into Frody. Ooh. Oh, man. See, there's the line of just, like... We could think normally and have it do normally, or we could think biologically. What would be best for its survival? And the answer would be firing its younglings. out of a cannon. A nuke beetle. Just a double-barreled tank. I still think the Mouse would be, or like an aircraft carrier would be really funny for the Mega. Do they have Megas in the new Pokemon game? I don't think they've announced anything like that yet. Draw tanks robot mode now. It doesn't have a robot mode, it's a Pokemon, what do you mean? Just give it like a bit of shading. Aw, yeah. See, this is what you're all here to see. Whoops. Tried to announce it. Oh. You're literally doing all army bugs and no one can stop you. Godspeed. You got this. I believe in you. Just like... I'm just shading it real fast so we can really like... Please stop, your wrist will hurt. I don't know. If y'all like this, let me know what you all think, because, you know, I'd love to do more just, like, creating just, like, creatures. Okay. Well, I struggle to call this a creature, but, you know, creating creatures, just, like, on stream. I would love to just make creatures sometime. Because this is fun. I'm quite enjoying this. Not the Gunna pillar. You monster. If we're enjoying making creatures, I will gladly do more streams where we make creatures. This is fun. Ammo wasp. No, okay, we already have a wasp in Pokemon. We need a hornet. We need a hornet. Hornet! Hornet from the thing? No way! With the frizz? I'm too old. Thank you for the singular heart when I said that. I appreciate it. Lessened the blow a little bit. Have the final Evo just be a nuke. See, you wanna know the crazy thing is? This isn't even like an insane Evo if you think about it. You wanna know why? Because Pokemon has his like ridiculous stuff. This isn't even the top of the iceberg. Like how crazy stuff would get. I appreciate you all. You all make my everyday. Dude, I lost like 8 subs yesterday, and I was just like, oh man, kind of like ruined my whole day. Made me sad. So, you know, it makes me happy every time people show up. I appreciate you all. Glad that you're here. And I hope you stick around and come back one day. Because it makes my day every time. Like a bit of a... Yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh, man. Now, see, this is coming together. The fact that you're making Brody look like a furry with flaming hands just bothers you? Why? Call me uninspired, but why? Flare gun firefly. I like that. That's a good one. Write it down, write it down. Okay. And I think the Trant, whatever we called it, yeah, I think it is, let me just patch up this, okay, hold on. Let me just patch this up real fast. I kind of hate how you make their legs, I'm sorry. I think we're done. Behold! Hold on. Behold, Perry the Platypus! Keep beholding... Wait, it's not full screen, I just realized. Behold! Keep beholding... Keep beholding... Keep on beholding... And scene. We're done. Our monstrosity of a creature we've designed today. A worm! Not a worm, no! Just like a... No, the worm is like one of those... What's it called? The boomsticks, where you hit the thing and it just explodes. Demoman TF2, melee weapon. Those. What are they called? It's just like a floppy one, and and it has like eyes at the front. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I like desperately need a drink of water, and I do have other stuff to work on. So, I think today is where we call it. Oh, whoops. So I think we call it today. How heavy would this thing be? Very. I think we call this today. We can come back to this next week, or even just sometime later this week. Hi Yuji, sorry you caught us at like right at the end. Worms are your nightmares? Really? Oh, sandworms. Yeah, fair enough. I think we call it here for today. We're doing more streams this week. We're gonna have another one same time next Sunday, because you know every Sunday 1 p.m. for me, yada yada stuff like that. Where we are probably just gonna work on more of this. I hope you all have a good time. Please, my little shill at the end of every stream, I'm doing a sub race, and I really wanna do this one day. Nobody pays me for this, so you know, if you enjoy or something, spread my little stuff around. I would heavily appreciate it. If you make fan art, I like to feature fan art places. Yeah. Anywho, I'm gonna go do other stuff. Goodbye!